Finally, this week's edition of Quern Undying Thoughts is brought to you once again by Diet Water. Sit back, relax, enjoy the show. And with this being the 16th of February, and we're all celebrating President's Day, if you haven't already, make sure you've also celebrated the important holiday yesterday, February 15th, semi-annual massive chocolate discount day at your local stores and all that, being the day after Valentine's Day. And while you're taking in all that chocolate and celebrating the births of Presidents Washington and Lincoln, make sure you're washing all that chocolate down using that one product that has all of that great water taste, and especially none of those dreaded water calories to add to the calories you're already getting from the chocolate. It's okay. It's at Valentine's is once time of year. Indulge yourself using the one, the only Diet Water. These products are only available in stores where it is sold. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever your time zone wise on this island Earth. Sorry about this late start here. We had a little technical difficulty that we had to work on. Imagine that, having technical difficulties with Twitch.
Gasp.
Gasp. Calais. Anyway, so we are back on, and we are in what we think could be will be our final episode in this wonderful game, Quern Undying Thoughts.
And this time I actually believe it. So, let's see, two things to say. First, I am very happy with how Valentine's Day went. My boyfriend gave me the biggest possible kiss, and I have it right here. Second, last time we got brought down to the tunnels under the island that we've been running around on this entire time, and the Guardian has been popping up more frequently saying that she let our kidnapper down here and considers it a mistake. Our kidnapper is accusing her of projecting her past mistakes onto him. I currently trust the Guardian more because our aims happen to align in let's get the heck out of this place.
Yeah, somehow I'm... Color me at least slightly suspicious of the motives of the person who brought us here simply because we got brought here supposedly against our will.
Yeah, at least as far as we're interpreting it.
Now, obviously we're voluntarily playing the game, but I'm talking about in character.
Yeah.
I'm saying what my character would say.
Yeah, the perspective character seems like when the kidnapper wrote these notes, it seems like he anticipated that whoever followed him would have no clue what was going on. Which is a wise assumption to make because he didn't know when someone would end up here next. Could be that our getting there is completely disconnected from whoever's been writing these notes, and he was just like, whoever finds this place next is going to be the person that I hang my hopes on. And then for all he knows, it could have been a 5-year-old, and instead he got us.
Yeah. But either way, we're going to get to the bottom of this one way or the other, it looks like tonight.
Can you imagine if it had been a 5-year-old? Goodness.
How long they've been there?
How long it would take to get anywhere near what the progress we've made. That would have been a nightmare for Gamora to deal with.
Oh, yeah.
Get off my island. Oh, it's a kid.
Which might explain a thing or two.
I don't know.
Well, anyway, without any further ado, since we used all the ado making dinner last night, let's get back into this game and find out.
Ruin all your games. Substitute a 5-year-old for the perspective character.
Yeah. Make the BBEG a 5-year-old.
Oh, gosh. Oh, dear. So, yeah, sprinting is not likely to be
Although
a thing
I did run Tales of the Valiant thing at Gen Con where that was kind of basically the thing. It wasn't the BBEG, but the person we were working for was basically a 5-year-old in a mature man's body.
I mean, it could be weirder. I saw something online where the character the person was playing was actually the mind of that body's dog was in control. Or, like, there was the person who owned that body who was still technically present, but their dog's mind had been ported into that body, and that's who was in control. Good luck.
All right, so we were caught in these...
We were left on a teleport puzzle.
Yeah.
And I did not finish writing this down for our reference.
I'm going to get it in the sketchbook in case We need it for reference later.
1, 2, 3, 4 total. That goes down and up, that goes down and up, and that goes straight to D. This goes up, loops around and straight. That goes across, loops over and down, and that goes over and straight to E. Okay. So we're currently at point B.
Oh,
We can slap that to get back to point A. I don't know what that did.
That just turned off the lights. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Does that mean
Oh, that underwater
we're
corridor.
underwater.
Okay, so this is the next chunk.
Look up real quick. No, okay. I thought maybe that was that place that we walked over earlier when we were making those golden globes open up.
Okay. So that would be slapped to get back to A. Okay, so we can't pull that again.
That was a fun little find.
Okay, if we slap that, we'll go right back to point A, so that's not helpful.
And the door's open.
Yeah, that's...
I didn't notice that till now.
Yeah.
Ugh.
So, okay. This is point B. That indicates C, so if we figure out a way to lower that...
So we're technically under the sea.
You accidentally hit the space bar and our character jumped when you said that. Okay. I think that's going
Dad joke supplied, free of charge.
I think that's going to take us to our next round of... Okay, yep.
Oh.
Well, the question is, where do we need to end up?
Alright, I'm going to take us down here just so we can see what this is. Okay, that's D.
Okay, so what's this rope about? Okay, so connecting to point D might get us to that. Whatever that is.
Yeah. Is that
So
where we were before?
D might be our target, or maybe point E is.
Alright, so what do we have to do to get to point E?
Well, first off, we need to convert this into points being point C, and I don't know how we do that because it appears to be by lowering this.
Okay.
And the only thing we can do is slap and get back to point A.
Alright, let's look. Okay.
Unless we're supposed to... Okay, we've got an elevated line here.
Yeah.
I think I do know what we have to do.
Okay.
We have to rewire this to get us to point C.
Mm-hmm.
But we're gonna have to do that afterwards because... Okay. So the chain of command is we need to work out a path from point C to get to point probably D, and then we need to go back and switch the path that we used to get to this over from B to C, so that when we slap it, we go through point C and D to whatever's on the other end.
Okay.
Either that or we need to target point E. I'm not sure.
My guess is point E. I'm going to guess point E, but... Okay, so first...
Either way, we need to switch our access point to C.
Alright. Can we do that with any of these switches here?
This will control whether we go from C to E or D.
Okay.
So, okay.
So that one probably doesn't need to get messed with. Oh, that's how we...
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to move right in front of it so we can see what we're doing.
I'm holding my notebook in the right direction for, like, point C is behind us, so we need to go forward.
Right.
So if that's point D, do we want to go for D or E? Because D looks like it's going to launch us out in that direction.
Yeah. My guess is
where we need.
What's that?
Is that where we need to go?
I don't know. We can find out.
Okay.
But we might need to go to point E at some point. Hey, Calrishatal, we are back. Glad to have you with us here as we're trying to figure out this passageway here.
Okay. I'm going to run that straight for now.
Okay.
Okay, because that's going to... We can have either 90 degrees or straight. We're currently coming on straight, so our only real option from straight is to go straight up.
Okay.
because we can't go straight down. We're at a 35-degree angle. Okay.
Alright.
Or actually, let's check our options here first.
Okay.
Because that'll determine whether we go to E or D.
Alright. Turn around and I will get us in front.
Okay.
There.
So our options are 90 degrees or straight. If we're... Okay. We can't get to E from a 90-degree angle, which means we would have to be coming up from down there, which means I think we started wrong for this.
Okay. Well, we can go back and change.
Okay, so we're going E down, so we're going in the down loop. So we need to pick it up from that direction.
All right. Well, I'll move forward. Now I'll move to the side.
Okay, so we need to pick it up, so one leg needs to be here.
Mm-hmm.
And the only way we can get to it with only straights and 90s is via a 90 turned 90 degrees, like that. So that dips down and low.
Mm-hmm.
So we need to pick up from here, straight. We're picking up from that down swipe, going up. And that will bring us, so we need to come in 90 degrees from the top here.
Okay.
Okay, with that, we've connected point C to point E.
Okay, shall we see if it works?
Well, we've got more work to do first.
Okay.
Because this will take us from B to A.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh boy. Oh, right, that's the hallway we actually need. Because here we can reconfigure it from going A to B to A to C.
Okay. Do we still have that? You still have that one written down?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
So let's start at the end.
Okay.
Because starting at the end seems to serve us better.
Okay, let me back us up so you can see what you're doing.
Alright, we need this to connect with the vertical point.
Okay.
Okay, vertical connection going out straight. Okay, I know where we're picking up.
Okay.
And we have
Don't turn it back facing there. I'll just use the D to slide us over.
Okay.
Be more efficient.
So we're picking up from straight across. Is that a valid position? Okay, coming in from there and then up. Yes, that's a valid position.
Okay. All right. Right. Now.
Then this one needs to be turned that, because this comes up and then in at an angle. So we're going down from below. And we need this turned so it's coming from below and then straight on. If we did this correctly, this will now connect us to point E.
Okay. All right.
We did not do it correctly.
All right. Okay.
Something is off.
All right. Let's take another look. Whoop. Hang on.
Because I thought the path I just did was here to down to diagonal, down, over, and up.
Shall we go look at it again? Hang on. Let's sketch it. Let's just be safe.
I feel like we've already sketched it multiple times, but that's not... Okay. You know what? I'm going to try something novel. This is mirrored from what we're looking at the wall.
Right.
I'm drawing a mirror of this.
Go for
because
it.
That's more intuitive.
Go Da Vinci on us.
Because this is what we're actually actively functioning with.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so A goes straight into this, which up, over, and from the front, and then there's a straight line through to B. The other one goes under, comes up at an angle, continues at that angle, comes over, down. We've got a down, up, under to that. Okay. I am also going to mirror my sketch of E to D.
Okay. While you do that, I'm going to position us at the far end of the hallway.
Yeah.
Sound good?
Sounds
We have a plan?
awesome.
We have a plan. Be afraid. Be very afraid.
These maps are deliberately designed to not be immediately intuitive.
Yeah. All right.
And I'm wondering why D has a flat line in front of it in the map that we originally had. It's like none of the others did that.
There's probably a reason, which we will find out.
Okay, because actually, I kind of want to... We made it successfully to point C. Which means the problem is that we messed up the connection to E. Yeah. Or that E is just not connectable for whatever reason. Which means we're going to have to reconnect to B and then sort out our problem there.
Yeah.
Okay, so what is our problem there?
Alrighty.
And then diagonal, over, and straight down. Okay, we now have maps that actually represent what we're looking at.
Alright, so...
So now, in order to... Okay, so why... If C is lighting up, then... Okay. I'm trying to confuse myself. Okay. Alright. Oh, I think I get it.
What? What's going on?
Or at least I get one thing. There seemed to be two projections out over near D. One of them was covered with a dish, and it was the one that was actually on D's level.
Right.
We can't connect to D from C. We can get to that the beam to that room, but it won't actually do anything.
Okay.
So E is in fact our target.
E is our target. Okay.
We just messed something up in the other corridor.
All right. So
now we need to move so everything hooks up to B so that we can fix it and then do back.
Okay, sounds good.
Mathematicians, this is sounding a lot like Abacaba pattern.
Scoot.
Scoot. Okay, so we're going there to down, so we need to pick up from directly down. Scoot. Alright, that's going directly across, so this also needs to go directly across. So we're picking up from... Okay, yeah. This is so much easier without having to translate 180-degree turns. We made it back to point B successfully.
Alright.
It's good that we can insta-check that.
And here we are, and the lights are back down on the low end.
Yep. So before we were able to get it into here and then shooting out that gap. But let's go down to D and I can point out what I'm talking about.
Okay.
So this globe for D is on the lower level.
Right.
But look.
Yeah, that's being blocked. It's got to be moved up.
And this is where we would end up with if we went to... Oh.
If we what?
What would happen if we sent the beam through here deliberately? Would it cut the rope?
Would it cut the rope?
I don't know.
One way to find out.
Okay, the question is, do we want to try to get to E instead first?
Let's try that first.
Okay, then let's program it for E.
Okay.
Or at least make an attempt to.
Alright, I'm going to back us up so you got better perspective.
Okay, so that is correct for E.
Alright, so scoot.
Okay, so we're coming from up. We can go from there down. Yeah, that's correct.
Okay.
And that's also...
So do we have this correct?
All of these are correct for E.
Okay.
Which must mean that E isn't our target. So I guess E isn't actually a valid target, or something else is going on.
Alright.
Because here's the map we've got. Starting at point C, over, shoot out up, down diagonal, then up and over, and then straight across.
Okay, can I ask a dumb and stupid question?
Ask away.
Alright, let's get back in here.
Okay.
Alright, so now what happens when we hit the button? Is this going to send us back to A?
Yes, and I'm going to check something first. Did I actually draw my mirror map correctly?
Okay, let's do it now.
Because if I drew this map wrong, then we've got some serious problems. No, this map is correct, which means E isn't actually a valid target for some reason, and we are trying to hit D.
Okay.
Okay.
So.
Let's program it for D then.
Okay.
See if we can cut that rope and what that gains us.
Alright.
Okay, programming for D. We want 90 degrees, and then we want it to go from this side straight up.
Okay. Scoot. I'm going to back us up a little bit so we can see better.
Alright, from there We want to cut straight across
Right.
here.
So we want that.
Yep. That'll bring us in from the top, and we want to go... in from the top and in that direction, at which point we want to go straight across from the next one.
All right. I
That way.
was just trying to figure something out.
Yeah. Okay, so that should get us to cut the rope D once that's at C.
All right.
This is so much easier having the notebook in front of us.
All right.
Slap!
Boom, 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 boom.
Point A.
Okay.
Alright. Let's get to the hall and set it to point C.
Set it to C? Okay.
Yeah, I don't know that we can quite see all the way to point... Well, we can kind of see the room, so we might be able to see if the beam at least made it to D. Okay. So from here, to get to C with a 90-degree only...
Yeah, sorry about that, Kayla Sharatal. We've been having we had some technical issues getting started.
Check. Where are we coming from? Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, it made it to C.
Okay, and the light is up already. The light moved up as soon as we did that.
Yeah. Which is what we wanted to happen. And then we wanted it to hopefully reach room D, and maybe that was a valid target. So let's... I don't think this is going to give us a valid transport, but hey.
We'll soon find out.
It doesn't.
Okay.
So what are we doing wrong? Why can we not get to point E? Okay, that just blocks our view.
Okay. All right.
Because we had the point E navigation correct, and it wouldn't let us. Should we try it again?
Yeah.
Okay, then we have to program this for B to get back there to make our fixes. I
Okay.
wish they had a button to take that door down.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, what are we... Okay, B. 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 And we now have B.
And the light is down.
Yep. That doesn't do anything, does it? No.
Okay.
Like, we can reliably get to point B, but we can't get any further with the light. Like, why is that? 'Cause it's like, it wouldn't let us get to E, and E is blocked. What are we missing? I wish there was a button.
Are we missing?
Not missing anything we can interact with.
All right. And we can't interact with the crystal, right? No.
No.
Okay.
We don't even have a green crystal anymore, although we still have a jug for some reason.
Yeah. All right. Can I say make a totally crazy and wild thought?
Sure.
Back in there, back where we were. Get out the blue torch. Let's see if there's anything hidden, written on these things that we're missing.
No. We could check in the other room.
Figure it's worth a try,
No.
since it has worked for us in the past.
Can
There's
we burn the rope? Wait, that says E.
Yeah, that's the E right there.
So why is it that that's What? What the Harry Houdini are they trying to suggest? So if that's point E, we couldn't travel valid because that was there, but...
Because that's blocking it.
Are we supposed to cut the rope somehow? With what?
Burn it with the red? But we don't have any place to put it.
We don't.
Yeah, it is quite beautiful.
Okay, I have another dumb idea.
Hey.
And I want a closer look at the orb for C.
Sure.
Any chance we can mount a crystal on this thing? We can't.
No.
Okay.
It was worth an idea, though.
So it was like, if we could turn this into a different kind of laser.
Okay. Dumb and stupid question department. Let's go back to the hallway. What do we have this set for? What do we have these set for?
Currently D, which is completely blocked.
Alright.
But we wouldn't see it in the light anyway because the light is set for B.
Alright. Can we try something weird and different here?
Okay.
Let's set the passageway for E.
Okay. Next. 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 Okay.
Alright. Now, let's look at... I want to take a look at... Okay, what's the light doing down there?
It's going straight into the same place it's
This
been
is before. And with us, and the light has not changed here at all.
Yeah, it's currently set for B.
Okay. Now we're back here at A.
We can change the light type.
Okay.
So it's currently... Do you think that burned the rope?
Well, one way to find out.
I forgot that that was our original green crystal. Let's go.
Maybe we didn't have it on. Alright. I want something even crazier. Let's put the red back on there. Long enough for it to... And then let's go back.
Mm-hmm.
I got a weird idea.
Oh, it's because we never changed it to C.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is set for E.
So we need to change the settings of the light, right?
Can you move to the side a little? I
Sure.
think I'm blocked by the pole.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead, swap it
off.
out.
Now we program for C.
Yeah, exactly.
Because the red light is making it through.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Where are we? We're in the corridor, I know that much, but I'm like, where are we on the map? And I just overshot it, and now I have to do the entire thing again. Okay, that's correct.
I'm starting at the same spot every time so we're consistent.
Scooch. Scooch. I think I tilted us too far back. Okay, so that... No. 2 more.
Okay. Did you hear that?
Yes, I did.
I heard metal clink.
I think we
I
just
heard
freed
metal
the
clink.
way.
All right.
Okay, time to reprogram for B.
All right. Switch it back.
We did it. We do the thing.
We done darn figured it out.
All right. And with 2 more clicks, we have the ability to reprogram for hopefully the last time to D.
Okay. Yeah, we'll probably want the green there.
Smack.
All right.
Okay. Now we reprogram this for D, and
All right,
while we're
let's-
here, we
let's
confirm.
confirm.
It is on the ground, burnt to a crisp.
All right. So now,
Without further ado,
because we've already used it, we took care of that earlier. Hey, Prex, you just watched us make a breakthrough. You just caught us as we made a breakthrough.
Literally, we broke through a rope. Alright. Okay, so that leads us out to here, so we need... It's kind of annoying, but kind of fitting that switching paths requires we pull every single one of these top levers.
Just like in Skyrim, almost every room that requires the Dragon Claw key, everything moves at least 2. Because programmers have to show off what they created.
Okay, so with that, we should be set.
Okay. Alright, so...
Program this for C, and it should eventually get us to whatever that room on the other side of the glass was.
Alright, so, do we need to redo this?
We need to redo this because it's currently set for B.
Alright.
Alright.
One more time.
Hopefully the last. Okay. So we're... Mm-hmm. Yes. Okay, I think I heard the sound of it connected with the thing.
Okay.
Alright.
Here we go.
Please. Valid target. There's B. There's D.
Yep.
Underwater hideaway.
Yep.
What is
Brand
this?
new room.
T.
Okay.
Another light. An armchair. Another bleeding message.
There's another note, but let's take a look at everything first.
Water.
Water, blue crystal,
powder, sponge.
handles,
Yeah.
air stamps,
Baskets, fluid,
and a machine.
and a lock on it. Oh, right. This is what he wants us to do all 3 of.
Yeah.
All right, let's read his
Are we
note.
ready for the note?
Wasting time. This phrase has no rhyme or reason. After the centuries I've spent working, I needed a calm and quiet place. I originally built this facility to explore the depths of the ocean and to research, but eventually I spent more time resting here. This was the only place where I could hide from her. She judges me for demolishing long-forgotten buildings on an abandoned island, while she is directly responsible for much greater destruction. And after she told me about their failure, she dared asking me to destroy Quern. Her agony is not my concern, and especially not yours. This power is not hers to give or take.
Okay, this is
And
his...
it's yours?
This is his second reference to her doing something terrible, which there are 2 possibilities. Either she directly destroyed whatever civilization was here, or she was here when it was destroyed, and he's blaming her.
Yeah.
I don't know which is true.
Or she's blaming herself.
I mean, he says the words directly responsible, so I'm getting the idea they're trying to pull a no good, nobody's actually the hero here kind of thing.
Okay.
But we don't actually know what the code is.
Alright, let me reposition here. Anything interactive as of yet?
No. Let's...
Oh.
Yep, okay.
Alright, some sort of codex here.
Is there anything over here to indicate? Okay. Because, like, that's clearly delineating what we're looking for at the... Oh, hello.
Turn something on.
It's a wetsuit.
Yeah. We're gonna do some deep sea diving.
It's an airlock. So what are we looking for?
Good question.
I mean, we've been restricted.
Okay, there's something on the rocks there. One IH3. There's another one over there. Looks like it's got a 3 on it, so there's at least there's going to be a 2 hiding somewhere.
Three IIF1.
Okay.
Lever.
Some sort of switch.
I have no idea what that did.
Heard something move, but... Okay, there's another rock marker over there. I didn't know if you'd seen it or not, so... 4.
ID 9.
Okay.
So we're missing a 2.
Mm-hmm.
Here's another switch.
Where's number 2 at?
I don't know.
That number 1? Yeah, that's number 1.
Yeah,
The one we saw.
back to where we started.
Yep, we're in a deep sea diving suit. Okay, rotate that way real quick. I thought I saw. Yeah, there it is.
2 IIC8. Okay, I don't remember off the top of my head what the 4 was.
I'll get us over there while you write it down. Four is ID 9er.
Got it. Okay.
Alright, now there's some stuff over here for us to look at. It appears. We got that in Quern, because it looked like there was, unless those were the windows that we saw earlier.
I think those are the windows.
Okay. I wasn't sure if they were windows or if they were targets.
So we've got 4 pieces of information.
Mm-hmm.
I think there were 6 digits, but I also don't know what these did.
Yeah.
For the moment, I'm kind of... I don't know whether I'm psyching myself out about time limits or whether the... But part of me is like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like they wouldn't do that, but part of me is like,
Why take a chance? Right?
yeah, they haven't had any kind of death conditions in this before,
Yeah.
but part of me is getting nervous.
Alrighty.
Interesting that he specifically said that she couldn't follow him here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's 5 digits, so there's
5.
one more to be found. But what? 2. Okay, so that's what the I and II meant. Is there another panel like that around here?
Yeah, there are. There's one right there.
Okay, so that's what that meant. So
that's for
So
1.
let's decode the ones we've got.
Okay.
Digit 1 is
I
1IH3.
I H 3 is 0. H.
Okay.
0.
3 and 2 are on the 2I board. 4 is ID4.
Okay, hang on.
So we're looking for D4 on this, which is also 0.
Is also 0.
Okay. Let me unhook our turn.
Okay.
Before we go back, let's decode this. So digit 2 is 2IC8.
2IC8 is 8.
Okay. And then 3 is 2IF1.
F1 is 3.
So we have 0830 unknown.
Okay, so we got to find one more marker then.
And we still don't know what this key is for.
That's true. We do not.
Like, we could put in what we've got, and we still don't know what those levers did.
Alright, let's go ahead and set those.
I don't like this place.
Alright, I need to turn the volume down on the game.
I do not like this place.
Alright. Back in the suit?
Back in the suit, I guess.
Alright, can I make a suggestion before we do that? Let's go to either side of it here. Look through the window. See if we can see maybe where it is.
Because we pulled a lever on that lead that leads directly
that.
to the... Oh, we've got 2 lights lit up here.
Yeah, we got 2 lights lit up.
So we've got another lever to find.
Yep.
And another dial for that.
Mm-hmm. Alright.
I don't like this, but we're going back.
Alright. So we need to take another look, see what we find.
Okay. I'm looking up close
No problem.
first. Okay, that's just a reflection. Okay. That's
Number 4.
that
So
we
let's swing this way slowly. Make sure we didn't miss it over here. And look for other switches as well. Okay, don't see anything here.
No, I don't think they were presented in a linear order.
Yeah, they weren't. Alright, let's swing. Nope.
Okay, that's a switch we've already pulled because
Yep.
it's in the up position.
Mm-hmm.
There's number 1. There's number 3. And there's our last switch.
Okay, let's go ahead and switch that up. Now.
Nope. Right,
Where's
there's
number
2. That's a switch. I don't see it 5. It could be that we get our 5th digit by doing whatever the switch thing is. So I
Possible.
don't see it out here. And now we've got those 3 lights lit up.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see anything in any area we can access.
Okay, swing here real quick, just to be sure. No. So where's it hiding in? can always brute force it at this point.
We could, but I don't want to if we don't have
Yeah.
to. And we still don't know what the key is for.
Okay, so
What does this gain us? I don't know. I've got that lit up, but I don't know that it actually earned us anything. Can't pull that. Is the game expecting us to brute force it at this point?
I don't know. Alright, demonstrate an idea here. Let's go to the chair.
Mm-hmm.
Can we even sit on it?
No.
Alright, let's take a look at the rocks here. This game's been pretty consistent with how it does things.
Yeah.
Alright, go back. Let's go to the teacup here. I just had a strange, weird idea.
Is it in the tea?
Or is it the coaster? No, but we can't move the cup, so. Can we see it from here?
Oh.
Okay.
This game's been pretty clear about how its rules function so far.
Yeah, so it's got to be out there somewhere. And turning those on, that connects to there, because that's why we have the lights on behind the numbers, because they weren't on before.
Okay. When we inspect this key, I kind of want a better
Sure.
idea what we're looking for with it. Little L shape. Huh. We definitely haven't seen a socket like that.
No, we haven't.
Why do we still have the remaining jug?
Because we haven't been able to get rid of it anyhow.
Yeah, like it tossed aside all of our stuff except for the torches and that jug. I have been annoyed with that jug for hanging around so long since we picked it up and
Alright.
couldn't put it down.
Shall we go back outside and look for it?
I guess.
It's got to be there somewhere. Because this game, the way as consistent as this game's been with its logic and its clues, it's not gonna put all but one of the clues in a spot.
Okay. Why is one of them so much harder to notice? It's not on the underside of the pipe or something, is it?
No? Doesn't appear to be. The jug of keeping, yeah.
Yeah, the jug of keeping me in suspense. Do I get to throw it at our kidnapper in the end?
Wait a minute, wait, back. No, it's just around.
We're treading the same ground and seeing nothing. Wait, are we able to kind of climb this? I guess a little.
that's the case... Those round parts are there for a reason.
Maybe. Okay, so maybe there's a limit to our climbing. And it's not gonna let us get up that high.
Alright, let's get all the way over these rocks here. Keep moving forward.
So that's our 3. Okay, it's letting us do a little bit. This is feeling like not intended.
Okay. This well hidden this much. The only option left is...
The only option left is brute
force.
it.
Can I say something very minor spoiler?
If it's the 5th one isn't in here, then I guess go ahead.
Yeah.
If it's confirming that it doesn't exist.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Kayla Rishatal.
Yeah.
We'll wait on trying to brute force it for your reply. Yes, there is no fifth clue. Okay, so we weren't going crazy. Okay.
Good. Okay.
All right. All right, so I think we just do it and punch the number. Punch the button.
What button? I don't know.
Oh, there is no button. Okay. Or is that the button there?
It's not clickable.
Okay.
Which means we decoded something wrong.
Alright, let's go again.
Okay, this is the 2-eye board.
Yeah.
Okay, second digit is C.
C?
8.
C8.
Which is 8.
Is 8.
Third digit is 2F1.
F1 is 3.
Okay. It is slightly suspicious that we got 0
2
twice
zeros,
on the other board.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so let's try this again.
Digit 1 is H3.
H3 is 0.
And the other one is I... Oh, I think I see what happened. I read I as in I on the one board.
Mm-hmm.
It should be D9.
D9 is 5.
So that's what our problem was.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, let's try this again. Once more.
With the
feeling.
correct 4th digit.
Once more, with feeling. There we go.
There it is.
All right. So do you want to take a look at it, or we just assume that it goes into that?
I mean,
All right.
it certainly goes into something eventually. Is this the point where we have to turn around and go back to the beginning?
Might be. Because where we needed that before.
Yeah, I think at this point we turn around and go back to the beginning.
Yeah.
Because we saw something like this before. We're taking this with us.
Yeah. For sure.
Ah, is this where we needed the key?
Yeah.
Maybe. Or, nope, we just hit the button. Okay, so now we have a key and we have this thing. And we're back in this room.
Mm-hmm. We leave that there.
I am more comfortable in here than I was in the suit.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this big intersection.
And I think that's where our plate goes.
Yeah. Yep. And now we go here for another one.
Okay. And wait.
Oh, some
I
help.
wouldn't try jumping if I were you. He couldn't control everything after all. I remember when this bridge collapsed not long before you came. It's a relief to see how time and nature together could outplay even him. How an unforeseen accident can ruin a life's work. I can't deny that his failure brings me joy. Unfortunately, I still need you to stay on his path. I think I
Okay.
may be able to guide you through. But first, I need to show you something. Now, follow me.
Monologuing?
You'll not fall.
Okay.
Don't look down.
Okay.
Okay. We're looking straight at
Cartoon
you.
physics rules. You keep looking forward, you won't
Just
fall
follow
down.
me. Trust me.
We are.
No need to hurry. You must trust me. This path leads to our sanctuary. He removed the crystals to darken these tunnels. Let's have some light.
As
I
in, let there
suppose he
be?
wanted to hide this place from you.
Yep.
It's not far from here. I brought him here once too. Surprisingly, it is one of the only places he didn't ruin since then. But I doubt he kept it intact simply out of respect.
Didn't respect anything else.
Mm-hmm.
This is the place we once called the Great Hall of the Amajat, the Shrine of the Seekers. You must look around and find some blue crystal powder to cast into the fire.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Well, there's blue crystal.
There's blue crystal. And let me guess, this is a milling operation there behind us that we walked past. Pardon me while I turn the phone volume down
Have you
here.
found any blue crystal powder yet?
Crystals, yes. Powder, no. We're working on it.
Okay. All right,
Right.
I'm back.
Listen. For a moment, I thought I heard chanting.
We need blue crystal powder.
I know. Okay. Oh. Okay, so that's a grinder of some kind.
Mm-hmm.
How do we... Okay. So there's ropes on it from multiple directions.
Okay. Let's put the blue crystal back there.
Actually, I have a thought.
Okay. Gonna put something else there? Sure, why not?
Can anything else go there? Nope, just our basket.
Okay.
Oh, this is where things get... Okay, things go in there and then they pour out here.
Yeah. Do we need to pour those... Okay, we need to get...
And to do that, we need to get through this door. Which we don't have a key for. The key we have doesn't fit
The key we have
this.
doesn't fit it, right?
Correct.
Alright. So...
Okay, so we need to keep looking. Anything else at all useful? Not trying to desecrate the stuff, madam, but
I heard... Did you just hear something?
yeah, vaguely.
Just in case the key's hidden here.
Yeah, I don't know. Whoa,
Oh,
nearly fell in the fire ourselves.
I don't think we're blue crystal powder, so...
Okay. We're getting stuck. Okay.
Oh, key.
Key. Okay. Just to see what's going on all the way out here. So we can put some...
Catapult.
This might be where we put the powder. But
Let's
we've
see.
got the key at least.
I think we have key now. Yeah, there's definitely some sort of chant going on in the music.
Yeah. Thank you for helping. Exactly is this? Okay. Oh, it's a press and hold.
There you go.
And I don't know quite what that lever is doing. Ah, that's a
how you
release.
trip it. So we got to crank that up. Get the blue crystal underneath it.
All right.
If it hasn't already been...
Interesting that that door just fell over instead of unlocking.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wait up, hold on a second.
What?
That looks kind of like one of the symbols he used through the village.
Yeah.
Don't think it's exactly the same, but I get the idea those symbols weren't originally his.
Okay, so...
All right. loose crystal.
Put the basket underneath. There we go. Let's not forget the basket.
Okay. Placing the basket is what causes the twisting motion. So actually... Okay, yeah, just leave it there because we don't know what's going to...
Okay, now we
need
gotta
to go up the ramp and
Yeah,
drop it.
up the ramp and drop the stone. Yep, gotta watch the hands and fingers. That's right, Crit Witch.
Keep all arms, legs, and other hangs and loose implements away from the crushing operation. Thank you for flying Gamara Airlines. I'm mixing metaphors. Alright. Now let's pick up and put back down the basket to get our powder. No, we're gonna put it in the jug.
There we go. We have blue powder. Let's go put some powder in the fire.
Now use the crane up there to throw the powder into the fire.
Alright.
And poof, the whole place blows up and we die.
I would prefer to make it home alive and not straight to the afterlife. I am going to trust her at least to bring about her own ends, which is us not here. Okay.
Look at all the things we can see.
Okay.
Now, it is time I told you the story of my people. It is time you learned the truth about this world.
Okay, the crane is blocking us from going
The
down.
Delmar was a great, noble, and prosperous civilization. They were people of peace, a thriving society of wisdom and art. Then, everything changed. At the dawn of the Third Age, we were attacked by the shadows. Over the years, our colonies have fallen one by one. The shadows have slaughtered our settlers without mercy. They filled our hearts with terrible fear. In the great halls of Unnatko, the capital city of our world, the Circle of Elders have chosen 3 of our best people. Roran, the most skilled warrior. Theodore, the brightest of all scholars. And a devoted shaman, me. We were called the Amajat, the Seekers. Our goal was to find a legendary place of great power, Quern,
Which is where we are.
And that's the symbol on the door.
to face the unknown and to find what was hidden. This quest has forged a strong friendship between the 3 of us.
Has.
Over the years, we visited countless worlds.
Present tense.
We became exhausted and shattered under the weight of the responsibility. We learned that the shadows had reached the outer walls of Unnatko. We almost lost faith, but we couldn't stop. As we kept searching, we found a world that astonished all of us. This very world. Here, we found what we needed the most. Time. Time to find a way. A way to save our people. Our worries trapped us here, knowing that our home is only safe if we stay on this island. The search was over. We knew that finding this island in our time of need was not an accident. It gave us hope, and we started to believe that this world was Quern.
There's that symbol
Over
again.
centuries, we perfected our expertise. We, the Amajat, have become idols of strength, intellect, and discipline. But it was not enough. The infinite time we have been given made us obsessed with the overcoming urge to save our people. As we kept training and learning, pursuing power slowly became our only passion. We had risen above the boundaries of the body and mind. Eventually, we almost forgot the very principle of our mission. And then, I had a vision of our people. I saw their suffering. At that moment, I understand we had become the very power we were sent to search for. It was time for us to head home. I knew we were prepared. We were ready to face them. But the shadows were no longer my worst fear. I was afraid of what we had become.
Okay.
I was afraid of facing reality. We appeared at the edge of doom. Most of our great city was burning in flames. Unatko, our home, was about to fall. And then, we vanquished our enemies. There was no fight. They couldn't fight back. We cleansed our city of the shadows. A war that had lasted years ended in seconds.
And
We
then
were
what?
the saviors. We were celebrated like gods. And that's exactly how we felt. But we knew that the people we saved were not really our people anymore. We no longer belonged here. We felt we were more. After witnessing our power, people lost their faith in the council. We, the Amajat, have taken their place. But having fulfilled our destiny, the strong bond between the three of us started to fade. A new era has begun. The era of division and conflict. As our disagreements became stronger, we turned against each other. This caused the people to take sides. A war has erupted from within. A war we were too proud to stop. Chaos rumbled across the streets of Unatko. We watched our once thriving society fall apart. Our home was destroyed. All because of us. Because of what we have become.
Present tense again.
I couldn't live for myself. I couldn't bear the great emptiness I felt anymore. I left what remained of my world for one final journey. Following the path we once walked upon, I found Quern once again.
Okay.
But I did not come back for its power. I came back to face the curse that made me forget who I was. I spent centuries meditating on my past mistakes, trying to find a way to make up for what I'd done. By accepting the loss of all attachments that kept me in the physical world, I managed to ascend to a new form of existence. In this way, I will never lose myself again, and I can guard this place for eternity.
So this is a self-imposed penance.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't want you to know about our heritage. He didn't want you to see how the power of the island can ruin an entire civilization. He too wants to ignore it. But you must know the truth.
It's already corrupted him.
He cannot accept the destructive power of this knowledge that he worships above all else.
Did we get sent here by the scholar?
No civilization could contain this kind of power. Especially not a single person. It is time for you to return to his path. I will meet you back at the entrance.
All right.
That explains a lot and makes me double down on trusting Gamara.
Yeah. He's been corrupted and she's cleaned herself of the corruption. Is how I am interpreting it.
I am saying the one who admits her sins is wiser
Right.
than one who ignores it.
Yeah.
And I'll say, I feel like what happened there was not her or their fault necessarily. I'm not going to say one is right or the other is wrong. That feels like a natural progression of choices made when they had to be made.
Right.
Could they have left sooner and had smaller consequences? Probably.
Possibly.
But I'm not going to point the finger and say she's responsible for everything.
Now you must continue following his guidance. I will help you get back on his path. He was the first person who found this island after we left. And you must be the last person to ever be here.
Gladly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're not the only one, Crit Witch. We all have concerns right now. Because one theory I got going in my head is, what's the possibility that he came here and now he's more powerful than her, and she's wanting us to help get rid of him?
Alone now. But soon we will meet again.
Long shot, but it's a possibility.
Yeah. I feel like... Yeah. I feel like if the scholar if our kidnapper, who... I'm going to throw a long shot, probably not.
Mm-hmm.
You're
right, Sean.
Yeah.
Power corrupting even when you're not trying to be corrupted.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
They did it for a good reason, which is why I'm not finger pointing all over the place.
Yeah.
They had a
Agreed.
reason. Things just worked out terribly.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to throw a pot shot, long shot that possibly the scholar of that trio was whoever sent our kidnapper here.
Okay.
Because a scholar definitely seems like the kind of personality that we've been dealing with. They're not the same entity. They can't be. She would have recognized him.
Right.
But,
All right.
yeah.
All right,
And
that's the turn.
also, she said that in her current form, she can guard this place forever, right?
Yeah.
Which means whatever they were before was powerful, but not immortal.
Yeah. And now things have changed.
We have more green. More lenses. Okay. So that's some kind of fine adjustment.
Yeah, we gotta launch something there.
Okay, there's nothing else here, so I think we know what it has to be.
The green? Yep. Is that a hand button right there? There we go. And back we go.
That is disorienting. I'm gonna take it with us.
Okay.
Not knowing... I mean, we've had a test involving the green, heavily involving the green, lightly involving the red, and heavily involving the blue. We have not had anything involving the white torch yet. Okay. Lower mechanics.
Alright, what do we got here?
Okay, we have a lot.
A reset button.
Yeah. C, B, A, and it's past 9 o'clock, so this... Do we want to leave this for next week and let that be the finale?
Yeah, I think that's probably our best option right now.
Okay. So that was a lot of heavy story and narration that we got filled in.
This is the most perfectly named puzzle game of all time.
A Quern is a
Home
grain mill made of stone.
Yeah, that's true. It is definitely a brain drain. That is for sure. And with that, we will go ahead and save.
Alright, it gave us an auto save over the Spirits Corridor, so take the second section. Take the second save file. The first one's Spirit Corridor auto save, so let's take the next one.
Okay, hang on. So here?
Yeah.
Alright. And that brings us to the end of this week's episode.
Whew.
As I get this all shut down. Very interesting story behind all of that. So now we know what's going on with her.
Yeah.
He's obviously has become corrupted by the knowledge and power, so.
Yeah. So Yeah, absolutely. Clearly, she gave that entire story to our kidnapper as well, and that's what he's referring to by calling her responsible for much worse.
Yeah.
And I'm like...
And now we know what the much worse is.
Yeah. That she was involved in a war that she did not think to take action to stop.
Mm-hmm. They were too, like she said, all three were too proud to stop, so...
Yeah.
All right, so schedule for the rest of the week is going to be fairly straightforward. We will be back Wednesday with more of my Skyrim serial. We'll be returning as I am role-playing myself, trying to find my way back home out of Tamriel, back to this world. So that will be happening. Should be happening this Wednesday. Things on that could change, unfortunately, literally on a dime. There's some stuff going on my side of the family where I may have to leave on a day's notice. So the plan will still be for that. I am going to try to work out a way for us to have Grappler's Keep on Saturday. It may be a case of I record it ahead of time and then I replay it Saturday from where I'm at. But we will get that all worked out, and then we will definitely should be back here Monday to probably wrap this game up for sure.
Yeah. Because we've got, like, the length of time of the ladder puzzle, the length of time for the second puzzle. Yeah. I think it's reasonable to assume next week's the finale.
Yeah, probably, but who knows at this point.
Yeah.
We've been thinking that on a lot of things and we've been getting surprised, so.
Yeah, we have hit the end game. That is undeniable.
Yeah. We are there for sure, so.
So, yeah. So if you've got anything to say about any of the shows that we're putting on, whether that be Grappler's Keep or your take on what we just got told about Gamara's role in Quern, you can bring that to our Discord. That should be up the chat a ways. It's a little ways up the chat, but it is up there.
It's there.
Yeah, and the next link is to one specific link to a channel that has nothing to do with any one show. In this household, we believe in the power of prayer. We know it works. We've seen it at work in the lives of people around us. If you've got a situation that could use some spiritual support, then you can go to the prayer closet and let us know what's going on, and we'll be praying over your situation. Or maybe it's a little more delicate than that. Maybe it's something you don't want out there on the internet. That's entirely fine. Be conscious of what you should and shouldn't be sharing with a couple of people online. In that case, just use the praying hands emoji. We'll take that as an unspoken prayer request. We don't need to know what's going on to pray for you, and God already knows your situation. So, give us an unspoken prayer request, and we'll be praying just as hard as if we knew what it was.
So please take advantage of that if you would like that kind of spiritual support. We're going to set up a raid here. We're going to raid good friend of the channel. She's in here earlier tonight, Praxagorth Espophoria. She and Pope Worldbuild are currently doing their plot avoidance as they are playing Mass Effect Legendary Edition. They are actually in Mass Effect 3 now, I believe, as they are still trying to do as much plot avoidance as they can to try to get in all the side stuff and talk about other things as they go. So we're going to go ahead and set up the raid with them. So, and as far as I said, streaming for the rest of the week is going to be on a as the days come basis because of a
situation
on my side of the family where I may have to leave on a day's notice. So we're going to try to work things out as best we can. But until next time, everyone, may green be the grass below you, may blue be the sky above you, may straight be the path before you, and warm be the hearts that love you. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
It is the best Twitch channel that is secretly an old-timey ice cream parlor on either side of the Mississippi, or the Rockies. And you should hear about the specials. Monday nights is Bonnie's Bonbons, cream extravaganza with all the float sodas and sundaes you can shake a stick at. I can shake a stick at quite a lot of Sundays. But there is also a Fudge Rodin Sunday special on Tuesdays, and the famous 1, 2, 3 parfait on Wednesdays, where wrestlers meet up in the squared circle to work out their differences with some healthy wrestling-style fisticuffs. It is all good, clean fun. Hawkeye's old-time gaming emporium. Their milkshakes bring all the gamers to the yard, and their content is more exciting than any Nickelodeon. Take your horse and buggy to their address, twitch.tv/KY Hawkeye.
This has been a Diet Water production.